When you can sit up here and you can feel the wind and see the grasses move and sway with you, I mean, you know you're in a garden. In Chicago, you look east and there's the Great Lakes, you look west and it's the prairie, historically. So what this really was for me was a play on the grid through farmlands of Illinois and stuff, coming to meet this building, which is this nerve center, and then looking at the Great Lakes. You've got an acre of garden to look down onto on what would have been, the sterile side, right? The west side, east side got the lake, and this had really skyline, but this was a huge negative. So it was really, it was very, I think, what would I say, strategic and forward-looking. Because I'm sure the price tag at the time seemed crazy, but the payoff had to be there.
From a personal standpoint, I've become pretty involved in the green movement, and so I've looked for ways that I can expand that. I have a lot more influence by managing millions of square feet of office buildings than I do of, my house, my suburb. So I've looked for ways that I can incorporate green practices into our business. And I've been proud of the way that we've been able to do it in an economically sensible way. So we're not adding costs to our buildings, we're in fact taking costs away from our buildings. We're adding real marketing amenities, not just greenwashing. Our target is to reduce emissions by 1.5% a year. We are down 13% in the first 2 years, 8% so far this year. And once you get people focused on this as a goal, it's amazing the number of things you can come up with. But I can also tell our tenants, our owners, that we've saved more than $1 million a year of electricity expense by doing that. So there's a real benefit there that people understand.
It feels anyway sort of like a sanctuary. Although you have an entire office building and residence next to you, it's still very private. You still get the sense that you're sort of in this private area, although visible. And that actually was one of the nicer things too, is that we always felt like we were doing this for the residents, and they would be able to use it, and that was a really nice benefit to the project. But if you look around, also all of the other residents and office buildings can view it, and it makes it that much more sort of, feel good kind of roof garden. Well, I think everybody benefits from a project like this because the city benefits, the owner benefits, and the unit owners actually benefit. So in that sense, I think we brought really great value to this particular project, along with all the other people who were involved. We had a great landscaper, we had a really excellent general contractor, and it took a lot of coordination. This was not something that you easily throw together.
Well, that's what you strive for, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, as a responsible developer and somebody who wants to be on the cutting edge, you want to leave behind a legacy of projects you're proud of for years to come.
Right.
I mean, I think that's the way you guys work. It's the way we work.